Hola amigos! Welcome! Welcome. What's everyone doing? Internet can totally see you now. Nice, thank you game. Alright, so we have a couple new updates coming to Heroes of the Storm. And there are like 3 major ones. And I wanna look at the new like balance patch first. Let me actually go, instead of this, let me go to display capture. Okay, perfect. Alright, so this, and I think you should see it. Alright, nothing revealing here, good. So, first of all, we have Chromie. Have maximum, base maximum health increased, good, and health regeneration increased, good, she's a bit weak. Dragon's Breath cooldown reduced. I think her buff to Dragon's Breath should be after 0. Let me go to Chromie. There she is. I think this ability, you should be able to see it only after 0.75, because at the moment you can see it after 0.5. So you have one whole second to dodge, which is too much. So I think it should be 0. Oh, my bad. 0.75 the best. We have mounting Sand bonus echo damage from 40 to 50, so it's 90%. All right, that's one of the best talents she currently has. Deep Breathing damage per stack increased massive from 3 to 5. You can get up to 20 stacks. That's quite a lot. And he's required to complete a quest reduced from 20 to 12. All right, that's really nice. Okay, I like that. Probably make it a bit more viable. Mobius Loop cooldown reduction for hero hit increase from 2 to 3. Let me go. Mobius Loop, this one. So this cooldown by 2 seconds and restore 50 mana. So now we have restores 3 mana in 100. Cooldown actually 3 seconds and 100 mana. Still, I think Dragon's Eye is gonna be better, or Chrono's Signature, just because again. 0.75. Full set. Hammer mana cost reduction again good. Too much mana. Horn reduction and mana cost reduction good. Takes way too much mana. Barrel everything same. And flight cooldown increased. Don't mind that. 1 minute for a global seems fine to me. Probably all global should be like a minute because they're a bit too strong sometimes. And getting cooldown reduction on everything and mana reduction is really good. You can be able to get his stacks on Q more often now. Purification Salvo on Phoenix nerfed. Cooldown increased. Good. Fuck Phoenix. Genji. Oh, I'm so happy. E damage nerfed by 15. That's quite a lot. I like it. I really like that. It's probably gonna still be a bit too good, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Line Nova. Damage reduced. Damage bonus reduced, maximum damage bonus reduced. Good, that was still way too much damage. Slow amount reduced was 40, really. Okay, Endurance of Hate. Missile speed increased, ability range increased, short duration increased, and damage increased. Alright, well, this should make it pretty good. And to test how good exactly it is, but this should make it way better. Good thing they nerfed Line Nova. Unyielding Power. Let me go to Mephisto. What am I looking at? Level 1 Unyielding Power Q. Alright, this. Damage bonus upon hitting increased. Oh, massively. Basic ability cooldown reduction from basic attacks increased. So the Q quest gives you way more damage. Good. It wasn't that great. Again, Nova is Mephisto's best ability by far. Sorry, boys. More basic attack cooldown from your attacks, good. Static barrier, yeah, it was so way too good. Many reaction, good. And static field, good. Would have thought this was too much. I wouldn't. Then Shade Lord cooldown reduced. That felt really worthless. Mephisto is certainly making an impact on the Nexus. He's been on the higher end of the hero win rates, and judging from how players in a lot of the games are performing with him, we expect that he will continue to rise as players in experience. Our goal of this change is to bring him Just overall damage down, balance out a few of the talents, tier performance, yeah, cool. Nova. Okay, advanced cloaking, movement speed bonus increase. This might be 30% now, so stealth already gives you 50%, and this will give you 25. Alright. Perfection cooldown reduction on hero hit increase from 3 to 4. Good. Now it's a 2-second cooldown. And this buffs slightly. Alright, slight buffs to her Q, to her snipe build, which is my favorite. These two should be pretty good. Rainer, basic attack damage reduced, good. Having very easy heroes be the most broken is stupid and boring. And so Blazer answered this like, yeah, we don't want the hard heroes to be too strong because then they would just obliterate everybody. So you're making easy heroes broken, more broken than everybody else. So it feels fair. Blizzard, logic. I fucking hated that answer so much. Cooldown increase on E. Good. Siege tank. Shooting on the siege tank now removes the unstoppable effect. Good. Good. Ancient blessings rate. Oh! Hey guys, they figured it out! Remove this talent! It's so dumb! Okay, mana cost increase. Good. Having 10 mana cost on Lot of Loom was so dumb. Pointless. Heal amount reduced. Good. Shadow Stalk, heal amount reduced. Good. Bonus range reduced. Okay, just nerfing her is good just because she's too strong. Chosen is, yeah, all nerfs. Alright, that's great. Why me? Hopefully these are nerfs. Heal. Dash cooldown increase from 5 to 6. There's flame. I think if you hit a slowed hero, let me go to white main. Let me go on white main. That's great. Yeah, slowed, rooted. Alright. Yeah, a bit more damage. Mana return on hit increase. Good. That was really bad. Okay, warriors. Cooldown reduced on W. It's gonna make him a bit more tanky. Arthas get some health and trade reduction. Good. These are for removing their armor, so they are bringing them back in line. That's nice. Blaze hasn't seen play in a really long time. Don't know why. So he's way tankier now. More Q, more mana on Q, more W. Reduction on his movement and stun. Alright, that's nice. Bunker nerfed massively. Combustion, good. Alright, they're getting a lot of updates with him. Interesting. So he's more mana intensive now, although he didn't. If you pick the level 1 talent, the Steam Pack, you didn't really have much problem, but that got nerfed. Shield amount increased. Regional Globe Collection cooldown increased. Alright. And machine attack speed slow and cooldown reduction decreased as of this. Alright, he might be more Maltail stuff because after Maltail, I mean, Maltail is still a really good hero, the right situation, but he still runs to the mana, right? So, Blaze might be the same, like be a really good character that requires mana. The fuck you call it? I don't know. You need to be careful with your mana. Blaze performing very well in professional play, but is currently our lowest winning warrior in the game. To balance his effectiveness in the process, we're increasing the cooldown and lowering the effectiveness of bunker drop. His laning phase is also not as interactive as we would like to, so increasing the mana cost of his ability to reduce his perpetual wave clear and sustain in the early phase of the game. In exchange for these nerfs, we're giving him some base probability buffs and cooldown jump, plus improving some of his talents. Alright, so he's doing very well in competitive because bunker is very strong. They're buffing they're nerfing that one, and alright, I like it. I like them. TC health, whatever, material health. W cool. Alright, so thanks, more survivable. Good. Those were too low of a numbers for your roll. Like Y50. Okay, so warriors. I like all the changes. I like majority of these. Don't really have many problems with these. But I mean, Heroes of the Storm's problem will continue to be uh, taking too long to nerf really obvious overpowered things that are incredibly unfun to play, and the matchmaking. Again, all the changes they've been doing, we'll talk about one in a second, have been pretty nice and good. Most of them. Like 80%, maybe like 85 of the balance patches are pretty nice, pretty good. Some are questionable. A very few are bad. But it takes too long, and that's killing the game. Like at some point they nerfed Nova, and they nerfed Lil in the last patch, which is so retarded. I mean, I get Blaze's thingy, right? Because he's doing extremely well with this ability, and in like competitive, and his very low mana cost make him really boring to play against in lane. So now if I like again like same with Malta. Now Malta, if Malta used all his mana in lane, he's fucked. Before he couldn't run out of mana, so he just killed you, right? So it was really boring to play versus him. But now if he wastes all his mana and you're not dead, well, he can't really do that much. So he can like chill there. But yeah, releasing obviously overpowered heroes like Mephisto. It's very boring and completely over nerfing things, and really not understanding what the problem with her is. Like her W is worthless now because you can see it. So fix it. God damn it. Right? It's so obvious. It's like right in front of their eyes. It's so annoying. But here's the big one. Have the Brightwing, the Kerrigan changes. Oh! Yeah, they have the Fall of the King's Crest, like a bunch of skins. That's nice. Parents can play in Team League, including solo players. Heroes Storm is primarily a team-based experience, and with this change we're hoping to make it easier to have that experience without putting restriction on party size. In our current system, competitive solo players do not have many opportunities to find groups players to play with a rank queue. To give these players more options for their competitive experience, we have removed all player party size queue restriction from Team League. I hope it's today's. Okay, good. This is a very good change. By the way, am I in I have 6 days to play some rank. Oh! I should probably play a match of rank at some point. Yeah, now that I can actually queue up for Team League, well, in the next patch you're gonna have to like choose which one, right? Now you press ready and happens, right? It's nice. So now you can, so you can also queue as 4. That's really, it's pretty nice, because if you're like, I don't want to play with like 4 random people, so you can play with like 3 people who are like together. People who like Team League are gonna get faster queues. It's nice. It's pretty good change. This is where I have slight problems. Mid-camp banner floating text has received readability improvements. Good. We have Kerrigan. I don't wanna go through these. They're a bit like, hey, we changed this about her. Or like skim through it. So her Q has less range, and if I really want to go through this, I should like watch the video. If I really want that, like watch their video. Are they here? Here's the Garden of Terror map. Yes, it's like, hey, I kind of want to look at the yes, but like when I go into like try mode and try things out. Let's read. Kerrigan is receiving an option to increase the tactical level of using her abilities to increase the impact of that her talents have on her place, or reduce the range of Ravage by a second charge, so the Small Kerrigan players can use it to maneuver on the battlefield as well as utilize out of her talents to get the most out of the ability. We've added a secondary explosion to promise that Kerrigan will want to continue to worry about her positioning after initial engagement occurs, as well as provide the opponent for new talents interactions. We also added a skill shot component to alter it so that the heroes can feel like has a big moment when it's first unleashed. Overall, Kerrigan should play mostly the same, but have increased room for mastery and playstyle specific build. Good! Kerrigan was worthless and boring. Now, we have Illidan left over. Oh yeah, this is not a problem. Half the characters in this game are completely worthless. I.e. Kerrigan, Brightwing, Illidan, Chen. Okay, let's actually do this. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see what character is worthless. Let's go A through Z. Good. Worthless. Good. Decent. Good. What's more amazing? Decent. Worthless. Good. Worthless. Broken. Worthless. Like broken. Okay, we'll do broken. Horrible. We have broken, horrible, and good. Good. Horrible. Good. Horrible. Broken. Oh, wait, sorry. Broken. I forgot the broken characters. Good. Good. So bad. Illidan has a tier of his own. He's the worst character by far. Illidan, the worst. Good. Broken pretty much. Good. I like him. Good. Horrible. Good. Horrible. Good. Lost Vikings Omegal. Bad. Or horrible, I guess. Good. I think my FA isn't that broken anymore, so I think I just give her good. Oppressive as shit. Broken beyond belief. Broken as shit. Completely fucking horrendous and a literal waste of space in this game. Good. Continuing. I think she's good. She's pretty bad. Like, not like anything else. Pretty bad. Fucking horrible. Okay. Fucking broken. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking bad. Complete dog shit. Stupidly broken. So brain dead. Good. She's so fucking bad. I'm really sad. Like, she's one of the worst characters in this game, and this is what made me love this game. So I hope she gets a buff. Okay, pretty good. Overwatch. Ha! Cancer. Meh. Tychus. Whatever. Okay, I guess. Okay. Broken. Updated hero. Shit. Oh, oppressive. Oh, shit. Vala. Forgot about her. Really bad. Good. Broken. Beyond shit. Broken. Good. Okay. Broken. Yes, and good. How many characters have I said they're shit? And here's the problem. With the characters I said that are broken, characters that are like okay and like good, you never pick them. Pick them the ones that are broken or like really good. So, you know, there. But this should make Kerrigan a lot more fun. 2 charges on her Ravage, allow for a lot more burst damage, but less engage potential. The explosion on her E make you want to be aggressive again. And you can jump with a Ravage, do your combo. With that, if they run away, you can Ravage back on them, and then the explosion hits, and that's should be way more burst damage. And the Ultras being able to stun actually makes it quite interesting. Have Brightwing. They added a lot more like healing on her. Polymorph duration, but increased cooldown. Interesting. Yeah, 60. They had like a massive heal on her phase shift. That's gonna be a good, important one. Activate to instantly pulse a calming wave. Oh yeah, she has like a cleanse. It's pretty fucking awesome. Thing is, is like travel, so it's not instant. It's like Emerald Winds, right? Yes. Damage reduced. Cooldown reduced. Alright, nice. Let's see what they say, just because I don't want to fucking read everything here again. Oh, it shows here. Here. Late last year, we decided that we wanted to add a fun mini game to provide use our gameplay as the focal point. As it often happens while making the initial change, we started driving in deeper and deeper. A year later, we're excited to showcase a fully updated talent tree alongside some fundamental gameplay changes to our resident fairy dragon with a baseline AoE cleanse type effect and added healing potential to our Hurricane Flare. Brightwing should bring some new major playmaking abilities of her team. So yeah, they increase Brightwing's like skill to the roof, landing Arcane Flares, getting that free healing per D, granting a lot of like 20% of somebody's health is very important. So if you actually pay attention to the map, you can really turn a 1v1. And having a cleanse baseline, well, yeah, you know what that does. It's pretty fucking awesome. A lot of skins, some of them look pretty cool. Now, to the big boy, Garden of Terror. Yikesy boys, so there are a couple.
Hi everybody, I'm Steve from the Heroes of the Storm Battlegrounds team.
Hello,
the team has been busier than ever recently with Ultarok Pass and then Hanamura Temple, and today we're talking about the Garden of Terror rework.
Yeah.
Which we hope to put in your hands soon.
So I'll stop it when we have to.
Theme and fantasy of Garden of Terror, but we understand that some of its gameplay mechanics can provide some opportunities for frustration for a lot of players. This reworked version of the map seeks to.
So how do we tell players the map is bad? Frustrating. Look, okay. Look at, sorry. Everything, like whenever Blizzard changes something, like, oh yes, yeah, the fantasy, people like the fantasy, but was really frustrating. AK was shit. Why do I have 20 frames? What the actual fuck is happening? So weird. Whatever.
Remove those frustrations by relying on some familiar gameplay mechanics. Let's take a look.
And here's where the problem begins.
Gone are the day-night cycle and the Garden Terror vehicle.
Alright. Already fucked up. Why? Well, they already said we removed the fantasy. Right? And we removed the fantasy of this map. So they removed the thing that what people liked about this map. They removed the one thing they actually liked. The fantasy. The day and night cycle was really cool. It's because it was a total change in atmosphere. The map looks spooky. Have these like creepy terrors coming out of the ground. Right? You have to like defeat them. That's pretty cool. The vehicle was unique since both the Tree Glove Protector and the Dragonite, they're very similar, right? Have the Dragonite, which is like the basic, and push with it, have the Tree Gloves, which will require 2 people, right? So they're different in that regard, but with both of them, what you want to do is push with them, right? Their ability is to defend your teammates, right? And be like very dangerous to the enemy team when everybody's clumped up. And so you want everybody there with both of them, but they're both different enough, right? Here's the problem. Well, not a problem. Let me explain. The Garden of Terror vehicle was very different because you wanted that thing to split, because the Garden of Terror could just kill like anything on its own, right? Which admittedly was a bit too strong, which they should have like looked around, like have like made the plant, maybe not like it's either disabled, but maybe for like a shorter time, so you want to like bust in the walls, like change that mechanic, keep the big plant, the plant that people want to kill, so you have people like go and like deal with the terror. Like if they deal with the plant correctly, the terror is less effective, which is what happens. Like if you destroy the plant and there's a wall up and the garden like gets hit, you have like to keep hitting it, it's kind of worthless, right? So it has way higher skill cap than the other vehicles in the game. So it allows for way cooler things. You could even like get it with like Vikings. So Vikings on this map actually had some pretty cool potential on like controlling the gun of terror. So a very good Vikings player could just win the game if it was that good, right? So now they took the one of the 3 vehicles and they took the one that was different from the other 2, and it's gone now. So it lost everything unique about it.
Spread across the new gardens are 6 seed spawning locations. Occasionally, a seed will emerge at one of these locations, guarded by a set of Shambler defenders. Once the Shamblers are dispatched, the seed can be channeled and gathered by either team. Seeds will continue to spawn in this manner until either team gathers 3.
So you're already starting to see. So you need to get 3 of them. So it's like, alright, so what do people love in big maps? Well, the best one by far is Curse Hollow. Everybody loves Curse Hollow. Very good map. Because of the way how you can like give objectives and maybe like give this one, take the next one. Like, because an objective doesn't actually do anything, so going for an objective and losing out of value in other lane is important. It's like, you have to be mindful about that. A very precise timing of like a mercenary camp would be very good. Have the double bosses. Everything about Curse Hollow, it's amazing. It's very good. And the objective is very impactful when you get it. Right? So, okay. So, it's a big map. But the thing is, it's bigger than Curse Hollow. Big maps are very hard for Blizzard to balance. Which I do not understand for life of me why they don't shrunk it down. Take the old garden, shrunk it down, not by much, just like shrunk it down by a little bit. Maybe remove one of, because this map has way too many mercenaries, and having too many mercenaries and being a very big map, not good. So you want to kind of like take a chill pill, all those mercenaries, right? Maybe like remove a camp. Maybe move it. Maybe add the Shambler's camp. That's not as strong like the one in Volskaya. Not that strong of a camp, but it's easy to get. Maybe like remove like this night camp right here, and maybe like move these. So I think it has this one right here. So yeah, so it has these and then another siege on the bottom. Okay, leave the knights up top, right? No, okay, so do it like this. Put the knights middle. Middle lane is the lane that you want to push. And then put the siege camp on put it where the knights are, so it pushes the farthest lane apart, because top, so let's say like in Tomb of the Spider Queen, another map that's replicating, where the 2 lanes on the bottom are very short together, right? Have the knights go top, not the knights, the siege camp go top, where if it's not dealt with, like Curse Hollow is very dangerous. Have the knights go middle, so you have like a good push with them. They have like this, like a small Shambler camp, like a march to the bottom, just something that's not that threatening, but if left alone, could still like kill a tower, and that's still meaningful, right? So like having that many mercenary camps. Shrunk it down, and then change the terror, like still keep the polymorph, because that's like a very, like, if you don't deal with the polymorph properly, the thingy is gonna deal way more damage to you, to your buildings. And then change the plant a little bit. Maybe have the plant, maybe not disable the buildings, but make them take more. They still take more damage, right? But when you put the plant down, let's have like the buildings attack the plant while the plant is up. The counter deals more damage to those, right? So it's like it has like a self. It can defend itself, right? Because with the other ones, the towers keep attacking, while with this one, you can like put it down, you break the small wall, go past it, you kill the keep, get the fuck out, right? Make it so we put a plant down, they take more damage, but the things like focus it, right? So if you put it in the middle to get greedy, it's not as good because you're gonna get focused more. If you put it in the front, you can break the wall, but then you don't have the plant to kill the keep. That's way more interesting than what they're about to do. I think Blizzard needs to understand that like making maps a bit tighter is good for this game, right? but you know, Blizzard.
In total, closing out the objective and initiating its reward. When the third seed is gathered, 3 Garden Terrors will immediately spawn and burrow to the front line of the winning team's lanes, bolstering their pushing efforts. To further their forward momentum, these new terrors utilize the familiar Overgrowth ability, which disables enemy towns, as well as a large AoE stomp attack. Once summoned, the terrors continue to push down their lanes until they are destroyed or claim victory at the enemy's core. If all terrors are defeated, the battleground will experience a brief reprieve before the seed phase returns and the race to acquire 3 starts all over again. The seed event should be...
Okay. So, they moved the unique aspect of the vehicle, but they kept the most frustrating part about it. So, they took something unique, they made it less unique, and they made it not interesting at all because it's just a ripoff of the other ones. They still kept the thing that was annoying, the fact that the plant stops objective. Well, now we can still do that in 3 lanes. If 5 people push down your middle lane, there are 5 people defending, but then you have 2 terrorists in the other lanes, literally just stopping your defensive, and like, oh yeah, let me just break everything, instead of doing in 1 lane at a time. So you're having like the terror in 1 lane and then 5 people in the other, so they either deal with the terror or with the 5 people, right? Instead of doing that, well, now you have to, if 5 people go for terror, well, if you don't go there, it's just gonna like go through everything. And if you do that, well, by the time you like kill the objective, there are like two others like just bashing on your wall, not getting hit. It's like, what? Why? Why? Why would you take something cool and make it less cool? No. I don't get it.
Very familiar to players who enjoy Cursed Hollow, and we can expect a lot of the same strategies to come into play. Likewise, the Garden Terrors themselves are reminiscent of web weavers from Tomb of the Spider Queen and should be dealt with accordingly. Keep in mind, the mercenaries on this battleground are largely unchanged and remain an important step toward victory. Timing a combined attack on a seed location will almost always involve taking 1 or more merc camps, and mercs make excellent companions for Garden Terrors, which disable enemy fortifications. Welcome to the new Garden of Terror. We hope you...
Hey, welcome to the new Garden of Terror. We expect to see the same strategies. Well, that's boring! I don't watch competitive and see the same strategies twice. Like, the experience on Tomb of the Spider Queen, right? And the experience on Alterac Valley is vastly different. On one, you're going like around, killing as many waves as possible, very little map, then getting like a good phase, like stacking 100 gems, putting them in, then getting like a good wave, getting the boss at the same time. The web weavers are interesting, like AoE is really good on that map. When it comes to Alterac, larger map, you want people who can like stall an objective. You have like those annoying things that you have to defend constantly, so you have to stay on the objective. You want, there's like, you can either go as 5 with one of the objective, or you can go like 3 and 1, have like one person in one lane, because if one is like a 1 versus 1, that person is always going to win since he has the damage bonus from the raiders, or the infantry, right? Mounted infantry, right? So it's way more interesting, but on this one, you want to do the exact same thing you do with this one, you're doing with Tomb of the Spider Queen. The objective phase, once you get the objective, it will go exactly the same way as Tomb of the Spider Queen. You go down the lane, push together, like as 5 with 1 or however many you have remaining. Once that objective is done, has little health, everybody goes to the closest terror or web weaver and pushes with that one. The enemy team goes there, and the other one is, if it was middle where they went, which they shouldn't, is way too far, right? So that one is just gonna be dealt by itself, usually because it loses health. So even like, and then they're gonna like the phase with the tribute is gonna literally be the exact same in Cursed Hollow. We'll have to just like have like these little shitheads that are just annoying. Which it will be slightly better. I don't know if it's like make like yourself better, but sometimes you have like somebody snipe your objective if you're shit, right? So if you're shit and got greedy pushing, somebody could just steal your objective. So like, hey, stall the enemy team here, like bait a fight, I'll go across the map, get the objective, get an advantage, because they fucked up, right? Well, now it's like, well, you're doing that, but now I have to deal with these little shitheads, so by that time, the enemy did not get punished. So it's just like, made like a worse mechanic. Why would you take the night cycle out? It's just like the cooler part. That's the cooler part of it. Not even when the terrorists are out, you're not gonna make it night. It's so boring. It's just boring. It's boring. It's boring. They took parts. I don't get it. It's fucking shit. It's fucking shit. Now, because they took parts of 2 good maps and they slapped it in one, you might say, oh look, it's so unique. It's so unique because it's 2 of the same things combined, and the same things are gonna play out the same. Ugh. Hey, let's look at some comments. Don't worry, I already disliked it. Oh, look. They removed the main fun of the map. We're pretty much out. So, I guess you could only compare to Alterac. It's a worse Alterac. Just delete and we will pretend it never happened. That would be a good change. Just like, no, it was broken, right? Again, too big. Next patch, Dragonite is uncontrollable. Right. So I seen people who's like say, oh, it's just like say, yeah, well, it was shit before. Wasn't shit. If you're thinking about the bad maps, this was the least bad map out of all of them, by far. If you're, let me go to custom game. So, Hanamura Temple, I don't know how exactly good it is. Have a bunch of good maps. Have Braxis Holdout, Warhead Junction, complete dog shit maps, right? Both of them. Have Haunted Mines, incredibly bad. Blackheart's Bay, really bad. And have Garden of Terror. Like the other ones, like Sky Temple, I think Sky Temple could get an update, like a slight update to make it slightly more fun. Same with Old Sky Foundry, like a slight update to make it a bit more fun. I don't exactly know how Alterac is being played. I haven't watched AGC in a very long time. I haven't played Heroes of the Storm in a long time, right? I don't know how good Hanamura exactly is. But let's say out of those 5 maps, including Garden, Garden was the least bad. The problem with the map is way too big, too many mercenary camps, not enough interactivity. And the Garden disabling, I don't think it should ever be able to disable structures. I think that part of Garden was inherently flawed. They should have taken that out, and the plant only just like has a big health bar or health pool, and you deal more damage to structures. Everything's be exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. The way the plant works, right? But doesn't disable, it has more health. And it's good. You fixed that. You made the map insanely better by just doing that one change. Take one of those siege camps, like switch the knight and the siege camp on the top part, which is like the bigger part. The smaller part on the bottom, have it be like shambler camps, right? That just go and like, I don't know, you can give them like poison. Let's say they can poison buildings, right? Like if they hit something, they get poisoned. So if they hit a building, like they ain't that good at pushing since the poison doesn't do that much on like minions. But if they get like to a tower, they start doing like some real damage to it. Or maybe like they can make it like good, like they instantly they like smash the waves, but when they get to the front towers, they aren't that great, right? Just like how much did that take me? But it has to be smaller. This, for example, why Warhead will never be good. Warhead Junction, it will never be good ever if it's not smaller. Same with Braxis. Braxis is boring as shit because it's best to keep 4 versus 4 and 1 versus 1, and then push with one camp when we killed somebody. Or Braxis is horrible beyond belief because it's too big. You can't rotate. You can't do anything. That map is inherently flawed. Now, if they change Braxis and they took the Zerg wave out and the beacons, well, I would be fucking pissed, right? The big thing, I would be pissed. I wanted that fantasy that made the map cool, and what the developer came up to, keep it that way, but work around the thing because those concepts are not inherently flawed. Garden of Terror, Seed Phase, wasn't inherently flawed at all. Killing those shamblers, killing the big thing, wasn't inherently flawed. Same with Haunted Mines, right? Now you can, maybe instead of having like that one big terror, you have like small shamblers. Have it this way, because then we'll be just replicating Haunted Mines, right? You all make that unique? Fine. Have it still be an eye phase. Take the small shamblers, put them in a camp. Right, they have the shamblers camp. And take like the big terror, the small terror, and make them like two big, like medium terrors. You know, like the one on Hanamura Temple, the big samurai that cuts. Make it that. Make like a Samura version. Have like a mini boss. You have like one person. It's pretty hard for it to beat. Like the same with the samurai. Having like 2 to 3 people. Right? They have like 4 of them. So do you invade them? Because if you get caught, you might get polymorph. It might like send out like a couple of roots on the ground. Instead of like putting 1 root, maybe send like 4 like smaller roots, right? It's way cooler. It makes it different from Haunted Mines. Has a cool camp, and the objective is unique. So you have 3 things at the same time that make the map unique. It's smaller. It's gonna be inherently better because if a map is smaller and the objective is pretty threatening by itself, having a gigantic map, having 5 people bottom and the terror up top is fucking annoying. Because if the map is too big, once you defend one, run into the other takes so much time. Right? That's why Alterac kinda annoys me, because you have those fucking mud pits, so you defend one objective, and then when you run to the other one, oh shit, mud, boy! Right? Have those things like attacking things. Although, to be fair, those are inherently weaker than the web weavers just because they need somebody else. So I don't mind it that much since they're way weaker on their own. But because the buff, Alterac allows way more things. The way you're gonna push is gonna be so boring because it's gonna be like the Tomb of the Spider Queen, but worse because the map is big. So they fixed nothing. It's so annoying. And like, how? Sorry, I just really want to talk about it. I did not want to play this game today. All I wanted to do is ramble about Garden of Terror for 20 minutes straight. Thank you guys for listening. Go dislike the Garden of Terror update on the Heroes of the Storm YouTube. And as always, do not play Heroes of the Storm until the matchmaking is fixed. Yeah, boy. Bye.